where we're kind of, I'm only been a dad for 9 years, so I'm still kind of learning as I go.
And I feel like time is flying.
It is flying, man.
It's definitely challenging for us. I mean, I'm lucky to say my parents never hit me. And both my parents were young, and I guess I was a good enough kid to not
I guess
get hit,
I was not.
That's. But, we have to really be on our toes. Like, the belt's not working. That's just not, so we constantly have to evaluate.
It didn't work for me.
And what am I doing? Is what I'm doing effective at parenting? Right. And is what I did yesterday going to, give me the same result if I do the same thing next week for the same?
Yeah.
These kids are challenging.
They are challenging. It's their job to keep us on our toes.
As a coach and as a parent, it's challenging.
It's different,
And there's no longer the belt's not going to solve all the problems. It's
the belt solved no problems, literally, in my childhood.
They thought it
at
did.
all. It solved none. I just knew what was coming.
Right.
I had fear of the belt with my grandpa, but was never exposed to it or anything. But the psychological aspect, and I'm kind of going through it right now with Mason with these V-Bucks, they're $30. So he's like, hey, can you get me a V-Bucks? And I'm like, dude, I just got you a headset. Yeah. I bought you $30 V-Bucks 2 days ago. Concept. What are we doing here? So, but I'm adapting as I go because we were best buds. He was my first kid. He changed my whole life. I just wanted to give him everything possible. And now 28 weeks later, talking with you guys over things, I'm like, damn, he needs challenges. He needs to overcome stuff. He needs to work towards goals. Because these kids are going to be adults one day, and it's up to us. If we give them everything, they're going to think the world's going to hand them everything. Yeah. And we know damn well that ain't the case.
That's not life.
So we really do have to continue to adapt. And I don't want him to think I'm a jerk. I still want him to love me, but I also know that real life is going to be a lot worse than I could ever want to be towards him. So I need to make sure that I'm molding him, the best way that I can. And I think you guys do a good job with allowing other adults to be the voice and the expectation and, give them guidance through sports or a teacher or
Max doesn't want to disappoint Coach Pete. Now, Max doesn't want to disappoint his father, but he also doesn't really listen to me. In that sense, Saturday at baseball, they went to kid pitch. So I told Max, I said, listen, the kid hasn't thrown a strike. When you get up to bat, you don't have to swing the bat. You will get on base. You will walk in 4 pitches. We swung at every pitch that was 5 feet over our head and 5 feet off the plate.
Dude, I didn't last long with baseball.
But if Coach Pete was there to tell him, he'd have listened. So, there's real value in having another voice.
I agree.
Whether I say listen to Coach Dave or Coach Pete or Coach Scott, he's going to listen. He's not going to listen to me.
I'm coaching, so Parker was in the youth state quarterfinals, and I'm sitting there with Steve Rivera, and I'm not even saying anything because I figure no matter what I say, he's only going to listen to it if it comes from Coach Steve.
Yeah.
And he does. And then the same thing. So Jack makes it to the TOT state semifinals, and I'm sitting with Lou Riggi. And thank God I'm sitting with Lou Riggi.
Lou's a great dude.
Lou is the Jack Whisperer sometimes. I mean, there are 2 people that are Jack Whisperers. It is Frank Coppola and Lou Riggi.
Nice.
They truly get him. So anyway, Jack's winning 5-0 after the first period, and it's our choice. So I tell Jack we're gonna take neutral, and Jack's like, no. And I'm and I look at Lou, and I'm like, all right, Jack, no, let's go neutral. He goes, no, Dad. He tells her, I'm taking top. So I'm like, all right, Lou, you're in charge now. I can't coach my kid anymore. And Lou's like, don't worry, I got this. So Jack takes top. He turns the kid twice.
Nice. But Lou, cradle?
No, he got a wrist to a half and just muscled the kid over. But anyway,
Jack's strong.
A fucking tank.
So I turned it over to Lou, and Jack ended up winning the match. He got hit in the throat, but he won. And from that point on, I was like, Lou, he is all yours.
There you go.
Because no matter what advice I give him, it's just, I'm still dad.
Yeah, we see
and
that
And
in
I think that
football.
was kind of like me, the passing the torch. And I've done that really already with Parker. I am there for support.
That's it.
And he still wants me in his corner. And I love that he wants me in his corner.
Amazing.
But I am here for support, and I will validate what you want to do.
That's it.